Hello again, YouTubers, and welcome back to my God of War Ascension playthrough made by GameTarget. And I've kind of made a decision about my playthrough episodes. I'm now going to keep to a time limit of around about 40 minutes because of the fact that recently, before this episode and before the previous episode, I had some very short episodes, and I thought that was a bit stupid and unnecessary and a bit of a waste of your time when I could have done both of those episodes in one and just saved you a lot of time having to click on things and find it. But anyway, so that's that thing over. This part of the episode, you do get a boss fight, one, which I'll hint about. Two, you get a new ability, which is really effective, I believe, in fights, especially later on, where you'll see me get my ass kicked, quite literally, and it did help a lot having this bonus thing with it. But anyway, once that comes along, I'll hint about it. So, as you saw there, a puzzle-ish, which was two platforms, and if you rotated one, if you stepped on one of the platforms, you rotated up. Now, that bit you do go back to once you get your new ability, because the new ability is something that Orcos gives you, which provides this sort of mirage version of you that stays in one place, which is really effective for puzzles, and that will be and there will be an introduction to that later as well. So anyway, until a puzzle or something that I believe is difficult comes up, I will hint about it. But until then, ciao once more. As you probably saw behind this sort of section of wall that I just climbed up of, there is a red and white chest there. I have no idea how to get to it. Not a clue. At all. I did inspect it, but I couldn't find a route there. But at least I've hinted about it. If you want, comment about it, just to give some information about how to get to it and help out your fellow viewers. So anyway, two red boxes around the corner, like you just saw. That's me trying to figure out how on earth to get to the two white boxes. Failure. Anyway, and I am not really coming up to anything of any real significance, I do not believe. Oh, crap. I forgot all about this. Yeah, sorry. For some reason, during this episode, my game decided to be a bit glitchy at some points, including in the boss fight as well. But I'll be giving you hints anyway, so just sort of pan on through the glitchy bits, and you'll be fine. Just listen to the hints, and it'll be perfectly fine. Anyway.
You leave an army in disarray. Return to us, General. Lead us to victory.
You do not exist. You are of my mind.
Return to your roots. Return to who you are, Spartan.
We only mean to bring you home.
My home! is in Sparta!
Sister, show him what Sparta does to a traitor!
This is the start of the boss fight, which kind of pans out through this episode. But it starts off with you versus the praying mantis sort of fury and a group of illusion Spartans. These guys can defend quite massive amounts of your attacks, but once you break their defense, you'll be able to break them basically. How I did it, which you just saw there, is just using the magic that you can access for the lightning of Zeus, which basically is a proximity thing, so it works quite effectively. This bit, we've faced her before, not like this, but we have faced her before. Really, this one's a lot more. Basically, you would be able to see all of what she's doing really when she tries to charge up her attacks, and all of her attacks are combos. So it's not like some of the bosses where it's single attack strategy. All of them are mostly multiple attacks. So I reckon not to be so crazy about attacks, just off counter attacks, and more strategic and wait for her to have a break between attacks. As well as that, when she climbs up these buildings to the left and right of us and to the front, use the spears, and don't worry about running out, because every single time the other fury recharges her power and makes more of them, it just gives you more chance of getting a spear from one of them, so that you're absolutely fine. So anyway, apart from a few combos and that, I cannot hint about much else for now. So I will hint at the next part of this, which will be part 2, which is a lot more difficult in my opinion.
It is time to end these shadows!
this is obviously part 2, where basically this is a very interesting boss fight. You have to face 2 Furies at the same time, and there's a lot of difficult things about this, including the dynamics of combo moves between them, because of things like the one that controls this big bird thing can plant a shield around the other one, so you can't attack, so you have to attack her to break the shield of another. This is quite an aggravating area, and the fact that this one is a lot more ranged as well. So unfortunately, when you're facing the pair of them, which we will be in a bit, you have to watch out for both close range and long range attacks, which can be such an annoyance. It's completely understandable if you can't do that. But basically, best way I found to do it is to keep on the move. In reality, I'd rather go for this long range one than the Prey Mantis short range enemy, because of the fact that for some reason this one for me seems like the more difficult of players. But you may not be like me. You may be someone who would rather face someone short range than long range, and if so, just you have to change the dynamics depending on how you play, is my best suggestion. Just always keep on your feet like usual. But yeah, really it all depends on how you play. If you're more of a close range person, if you're a close range enemy, well, if you're a close range fighter, then go for the long range enemy first. Or if you're if your magic and your upgrades suit more of a short range person, then go for the if it's a long range person you're more likely to be like, then go for the short range. So basically, if your magic is more long range based, go for the Prey Mantis. If it's short range based, go for the Eagle version. Best way to really describe it.
Come, sister. Together we will defeat people die. Shall return the favor. I will deliver this mortal. The life of a warrior.
It is time, Kratos. Return to your rightful place. Perhaps, if you serve your purpose well, you will even end up on Olympus one day.
I will never serve Ares again!
Your methods fail us, McGill. I will take care of him. You will return.
Death first!
I should have done this a long time ago.
Orcos! This is what you align with, Spartan?
This time, you will fail.
What have you done? You pathetic weakling! Find them! You will never reach the Lantern, Spartan!
You will never reach the eyes now that my mothers know you are after them. This power helped me escape Hecatoncheires.
And what will happen to you?
If you do not succeed, my fate is sealed regardless. Alecto has destroyed the only path that leads to the Lantern. Before I could have told you how to get to it, but now you will need to find a new way.
Like I said before, there is a new ability you get, which is the Oath of whatever it was, I can't remember. But this basically gives you a creates a copy of yourself where you're positioned at the time. So it's great for puzzles like this one, where basically you have to rotate it, and the only way to keep it in place is to place an oath of the Oath Stone of Chain or something. I can't read it, damn it. But yeah, and as you can see there, as I just demonstrated, once you've taken it away, it instantly goes up. So you have to do the oath, whatever it is, I don't know. But it is very good for puzzles and that, and you'll probably see in a few minutes what I mean by that, because there's a few. This is basically going to be an introduction to what you can do with it, including what you can do in battle with it. And there's a set of boxes up here, ta-da, which is always a big help. And if you've been following how many times I've found white boxes and that, and you've got the same amount of boxes, you would have got the same upgrade I have, which is the last upgrade. Well, it's the last upgrade you get for your health, and I will show you in a minute the same final upgrade to your magic, because there is a box coming up. But it will now show you what you can do with the oath in combat, which I find very I'd use this a lot, because of the fact that it's very good for group fights. As you just saw, I used a pulley system to pull towards me a platform, but it also has a secret double puzzle, which is this, which reveals to us 2 red boxes and 1 white box where it was positioned, and that is the and if you followed the amount of boxes I have used, you now will have all of the boxes. Well, you can go for boxes still, but you don't have to for upgrades because you've fully upgraded all of the health and the magic. But now, at the moment, if you find any white boxes, you'll just get an assortment of all things, which will be a bit of health, a bit of magic, and a bit of red orbs as well. And that's about it. So anyway, we shall continue on. So the way you do this puzzle is basically you use a combination of the Amulet of Ouroboros and the Oath Stone. So basically you have to pull this chain towards the other one and use the Oath Stone. Then you can heal it so that you can have a better path towards it, and don't do what I did, which is completely heal it, because you don't need to do that. And I will be undoing that right now. So yeah, that is quite a simple puzzle, but it's still part of the introduction, just in case you didn't understand what to do. I thought I'd just go quickly through it. I don't believe the boxes on the right are spawned again. But yeah, as I said before, this part of it, you do go back towards the same environment, but because you have a new ability, you can access new areas. And this one's kind of obvious because of the fact that you can't stay in the position where the fire is. Now you can. Well, you can't, but now you can use the oath stone, so you can have a pressure pad set so you can go upwards without getting damaged. So all we have to do now is, in a way, protect the statue of yourself, and also face off against the enemies that are attacking. And at this point I'm going to get my ass kicked, which I know, but really, don't mind me, I get through it, it's fine. But there's no real hints for this fight, it's just a matter of fact that I obviously did not approach this part correctly. So yes, I will continue on once we've found another puzzle or hint that I can truly hint at in reality. So we're now coming up to the final part of my episode 8 of my God of War Ascension playthrough, and I decided to end it here because I know this area. It's one of those massively large puzzles, and I think I could probably cover it all in the next episode. But I shall end this episode on a high note, where we basically face a Cyclops, which will be interesting. Not. Anyway, apart from the next episode being more about this giant puzzle, I can't really. If you want to, I'll keep an eye out still for the white boxes and the prize red boxes as well. But in reality, apart from that, all I can hint at is what to do in fight situations and bosses and puzzles, of course. So yes. Anyway, we shall continue on. and enjoy this final part of my episode 8. So yes, we're now coming to the end of my video. Sorry about this slightly boring fight part. I just got slightly frustrated and got bored of having to deal with these enemies. So yes, if you like my video, please do like, please do comment. If you don't like it, please do comment and say why you didn't like it and what I can do to improve, as well as subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook, and eventually I will sort out a Twitter page. I need to have a look into that more. So yes, anyway, I will see you next time, and I hope you join again. So anyway, ciao. See you next time.